Oh my God! Imagine, no? Sariling asawa, pinatay niya, no? Noong 2024, July. Hindi pa nasiyahan yung Kuwaiti National, chinap-chap yung katawan into 20 pieces. Wow, ginawa mong baboy, ginawa mong camel. Wala palang baboy sa Kuwait, no? Ganito yung nangyari sa Saudi Arabia na Bangladesh national. Na pinatay nila, apat po yun sa Saudi, apat po yun. Year 2000 pa yun eh. Tapos chinap-chap nila yung Saudi national, tinapon sa basurahan. Iba't ibang basurahan din po. Alam ko sa Jeddah yun nangyari. Sa Jeddah nangyari yun. Pero ito sa Kuwait, asawa mismo ng Kuwaiti. Grabe, no? Suspecting that her husband harmed her, especially since her mobile phone was turned off and she did not attend the wedding of two of her sister's children. So, yung kamag-anak na ang naghahanap na nawawala itong Kuwaiti since October 2022. Tapos, after intensifying the investigation, he admitted to killing her by strangulation. Following disagreements between them, the source reported that the perpetrator confessed to cutting the victim's body into 20 pieces and throwing them in containers that he had earlier identified to hide traces of the crime. 20 piraso. My God, chinap-chap. He also get rid of her clothes, belongings, and mobile phone, so the security forces did not find anything that belonged to her except traces of blood and hair in his vehicle. It is worth mentioning that the court asked the accused during first session of this trial about deliberately killing his wife inside marital home in Kairan ba to? But he denied it, claimed ignorance of her disappearance, and he did not know anything about her whereabouts. Hindi, kung asawa ka if you are the husband, mag-aalala ka bakit nawawala yung asawa mo. Baka nakagamit to, no? Gumamit to. Kasi kung matino ka, hindi mo gagawin yun eh. Naka-drugs to. Ngayon, death penalty ang niyan. Natural. Death penalty talaga yan. 'Di ba? Death penalty talaga yan. Grabe. Ano nangyayari sa Kuwait? Ba't puro patayan? Kung hindi patayan, nagpapakamatay naman. Parang ito. Sana hindi to Pilipino Expat found dead in bathroom, roommate held for questioning. Ganito yung nangyari dun sa sa Jeddah, di ba? Sa Jeddah po, ganito yung nangyari sa kabayan natin sa Jeddah. Nagbikti din. Tapos yung kaibigan ng OFW, hindi to Pilipino hindi ko sinasabing Pilipino to Ganito lang yung nangyari dun sa kababayan natin sa Jeddah kamakailan. Nagbikti din sa bahay ng kaibigan. Ito naman, roommate. Sabi ng Hawali security authorities have detained an expatriate born 1998 for questioning following the suspicious death of his roommate in shared bachelor apartment. Ayan. According to security source, the Ministry Interior's operation received a report on a medical emergency in Hawali. However, when paramedics arrived at the scene, they discovered that the case was not a medical emergency but a potential crime. Hindi daw emergency. Pagdating doon ng paramedics, napagtanto nila na, teka, krimento. Krimento, Brad, krimen. Siguro ganun. Nagtagalog yung paramedics, no? Inside the apartment's bathroom, they found a 47-year-old expatriate with a rope wrapped around his neck. Emergency personnel confirmed that the man was deceased. 47-year-old yung namatay. Tapos yung pumatay, hindi pumatay, yung kasama niya sa kwarto, ipinanganak noong 1998. So nasa early 20s lang to. 'Di ba? Nasa early 20s lang to, 1998. Sino dito yung born 1998? Ilang taon na po ito? Paki math lang. Paki-compute na lang. 1998, mga anong edad na 'yon? Tapos yung biktima, 47-year-old. Grabe, no? Oh, 27 lang. 27 lang, di ba? Yung kasama niya, 27 anyos. Turning. Anong 36? 27. Running 27 probably this year. 1998 po eh. 27 po. Anong 44? Ano ba kayo? Yung namatay, 47-year-old. Ayan, Tapos yung na-detain, yung nakulong, kasama sa kwarto, pinanganak nung 1998. So, 27-year-old. Sabi dito, authorities including forensic investigators and public prosecution representative were immediately notified. The investigators suspect foul play, prompting them to detain the individual who reported the incident for further questioning. When interrogated, the detained expatriate claimed that financial difficulties may have driven his roommate to take his own life. He stated that the deceased had often expressed distress over his family's monetary demands, which he was unable to meet. Forensic experts are set to examine the body and crime scene to determine whether the death was a suicide or if criminal involvement is suspected. The investigation remains ongoing. Patay tayo dyan. So sabi daw ng kakwarto niya, teka, hindi ako. May problema yan sa pamilya sa pera Siguro ganun ang sinasabi nung ka-roommate. 'Di ba? Damay talaga yan. Pero sabi ng paramedic, suspected nila parang may foul play. Hindi siya emergency. Hindi siya emergency according to the paramedics Siguro napansin nila na may something. Ewan, ang hirap. Ang hirap ng ganito. Condolence po. Sana hindi ito Pilipino, no? Sana hindi siya Pilipino, no? Sana hindi po siya Pilipino. Mahirap yan pag Pilipino.